I guess we're going to do a taste test on this Dulce Marron, or Maroon. Not sure exactly how you pronounce this one, but this plant took a little bit of a beating. I did prune it back a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's very... You can see there's other plants in here too. It's not just this one plant. So, I don't know. I'll bring it in for the winter. I do find this plant quite fascinating, so I guess I'll bring it in and winter this one over. So let's cut one of these off. So as you can see, this is the Dulce Marron. It's a very wrinkly pepper. Very interesting characteristics on this pepper. What's up, guys? Look what I got. This is called a Dulce Marron, and I am going to do a taste test on it right now. I believe it is a hot pepper, so I got to be a little careful with that. So let's take a bite. All right, so you can see that's the end of it. Here's the outside ring of it. Okay, so the texture is very crunchy, very thin wall. Okay. Very thin wall. It's brown all the way through. It's got this very unique brick brown color, or maroon red, or brick brown. It's very slightly sweet, but it's kind of tangy. Kind of tangy. It's not really like sweet like an apple. It's got a little bit of sweetness that comes and goes real quick, and it's got this this tangy flavor. Let me take a little more off that, and there's a lot of seeds in here too. Got a very interesting, unique taste. I'm going to describe heat in a minute. It's coming in strong. Hard to describe the taste of this thing. The taste comes and goes so quick, and when you take another bite, the heat hits you. It attacks you really fast, so it's hard to focus on that taste. It's not the best tasting thing in the world, I can tell you that. It's got like a certain type of a tarty taste. It's not like tart like a lemon or an orange or something. Not that kind of tarty. It's got a funny aftertaste to it, followed by this kind of tartness. There's heat on it right now. It's not crazy strong, but it is pretty hot. There's definitely some heat on this. It goes right to the tip of the tongue, but I want to try to get this flavor for you. I mean, the flavor is just... It's got a weird flavor, guys. It's not disgusting. It's just it doesn't have that peppery type of a taste. Like if you're looking to get a peppery taste in your dishes, this isn't going to give you that. This is more of like a pickling pepper, or maybe a powdering pepper. Yeah, you could put it in salads, you could juice it, you could do other things, but like if you're cooking a meal and you want that peppery taste and you're trying to pick out peppers that'll give you a kind of a peppery experience, this is definitely not one of them. See, I'll show you. Here's the wall. You can see how thin the wall is. You can see how brown it is on the inside. Very beautiful pepper, though. Very beautiful. It did pick up heat. All right, so let me describe the heat. It attacks the tip of the tongue right away. That's really it. Just the end and around the end of the tongue. It's that kind of heat. It also it kind of goes on the top of the tongue, wants to go towards the back of the tongue a little bit, but that's about it. It's not very strong. I'd say this particular pepper is probably, I'd probably go between 600 and 800 on the Scoville, and that might even actually be high for this thing. It's really not that hot. It does give you a tingling effect. Nowhere near hiccups or anything like that. Tearing for that taste, guys. I'm not digging that taste too well. Like I say, it's not horrible, but that last bite, I almost wanted to gag a little bit. It's got a funny kind of a taste. I'll have to do several other reviews down the road on this pepper. Different seasons, different growing conditions. I'm going to grow most of these peppers you see I did this year was in the greenhouse. Now that I've climatized the seeds, I'm going to be doing most of them outdoors, as well as indoors too. So I'm probably going to do both indoors and outdoors, and then compare flavors between the two and see if I can enhance the flavors of these peppers and things like that. So, and see if the growing conditions themselves influence the flavor. But I can't describe this flavor. It's tarty. It's got an awkward taste to it. That's the best way for me to describe this. It definitely has an awkward type of a taste. It's not bad tasting. It's not like you're going to vomit from it or anything. Just an awkward taste. Definitely not something that you're going to go out of your way to eat. I'm sure it has its places and purposes in culinary, but it's more to me of a novelty pepper than anything. Yeah, it's probably a good pickling pepper. It's probably good for drying and making certain dishes. When you dry these peppers out, a lot of times their flavors turn into something different. This is that kind of a pepper. Eating it fresh and raw like this is like eating a pepperoncini. You eat pepperoncinis raw, you got to pickle those things. They don't taste right raw. But this is like that kind of pepper. All right? So that was your review on the Dulce Marron. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.